rocking with
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report Podcast.
Hey yo, it's your boy Tu Grand Pana Twice Style, and right now I'm on the Ghetto Report Podcast, where everything goes down real live. Tune in.
Sure, man. What's up, E, man? I don't know what to call you, E, Devious, Twice Style, Marco. I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
E's cool.
So E's cool. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely a lot of them, and it goes by the eras, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some people call me by my government, some people
Yeah,
call me by my middle name, some call me E for short for E Devious, some call me Twice, some call me Gran Pana.
Yeah.
My Spanish homies, that's what they call me, so it's, you know.
Yeah, because, sometimes I'm calling you all three. I don't know which one, but yeah, E, Devious, Twice Style. I don't want to say your government, but remember the notorious Boston rap group, the Almighty RSO, who later changed their name to the Undisputed Made Men, owner of the Antonio Saldi Clothing Company.
Yes.
So I brought a couple things tonight with me, but one thing I brought, let me show you, man. We gotta get this, straight before we start, man. I don't know if you need it, but just in case, because we just watched the interview, so it's like some Kleenex just in case you want to shed a few tears or something, man.
Nah.
I figured you ain't need it, but I had to make sure. You know what I'm saying?
This right here, nah. See, we don't do that on this side.
Okay, for sure.
Appreciate it, but
for sure.
there won't be no crying, man.
Yeah, I knew that too, but also something else I brought to you, man. I had this for 20 something years now. 23 years. Probably like 23 years, 23 and some change.
You got some gear.
Oh man, I got a hoodie, man.
Oh, that's exclusive.
Yo, let me say this, man. This hoodie might have saved my life. I'm gonna show you this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you see this? Let me show you this, man.
Bullet
Here,
holes.
take this hoodie, man. Count the holes in that joint, man.
Oh, one in the head.
Yeah, man. You look in the back of it. On
2, 3.
yeah, look on the back of the hoodie part too, right there on the side.
4, 5.
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
And look at the neck part, like in the inside, you see the blood on the in the inside of the hoodie.
You piss off, man. I see the blood here. Yeah.
Yeah, blood there, but look on the inside of the hoodie too. On the neck part, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one of the ones that actually hit me. That one and the one in the back. The one hit me in the neck and one hit me in the back. I had that hoodie on. We used to always get them hoodies from you back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and these hoodies are 18 ounces, man. Back then, there was no hoodies that were 18 ounces, and
Yeah.
that's why, that's why they were so popular, because they were heavy. They were durable, and I guess when the bullets hit it, I know bullets are powerful, but sometimes when they hit shit, it'll slow it down. It'll slow down the trajectory. It'll slow down the force a little bit, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
That shit. I think
I'm glad that Antonio Saldi right there was able to save your life, my guy.
Yeah. That might have saved my life, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. But we gonna get into the Antonio and Saldi stuff later. So I appreciate this hoodie though, for real. I had the black and the blue one, man. I used to wear them shits all the time. We like to start from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take this, a little ride through the beginning of your career and your life or whatever. What area in Boston are you from?
Dorchester.
Okay.
Primarily Dorchester.
Okay.
Lived in Roxbury, South End for a very short period of time when I was real little, and then we moved up to Dorchester, Common Square area.
Okay, for sure, man. You survived the 80's and the early 90's when it was rough, man. You know what I'm saying? It was heavy gangs, a lot of violence in Boston. What was like the type of issues that you may have faced during those times?
Man, definitely gang activity, police harassment and brutality, just regular beef in the streets, coming up, selling drugs, trying to make money, trying to, just do the street thing. Yeah. Making music at the same time, having one foot in the drug game, one foot in the rap game, still being a family man, still trying to really make your mother proud. I'm a mama's boy. I'm my mother's youngest son, so I always tried to make my mother proud, even though I was doing a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
So facing that and, you know, really having standoffs with police officers and detectives and, you know, I'm talking about standoffs with guns out.
Yeah.
With detectives that beat us up several times. Me and a few of my homies got beat up, handcuffed and beat up by detectives that were around our age that went to school with us. They became detectives, and then they started exercising that whole, you know, I'm a cop and y'all are in the streets. And one day we was just like, we ain't going for it no more.
Yeah.
And they rolled up on us at a house party, and we was out there busting guns at the house party, just busting off. Everybody was showing off their guns. Yo, who's just louder? Bow, bow. Oh, mine's just louder than that. Boom! And it was just crazy. And they rode up, because I guess somebody called them. And they rode up, and and we had our guns out, and that was a standoff. That night was a defining moment in terms of y'all ain't jumping us no more. And they knew we was about that life. So we backed them down. We straight backed them down on rock, on Big T. We backed them down.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, y'all back them down. Play this out for me. So nobody got arrested?
No one got arrested.
They just.
Now remember, these were detectives that went to school with us, so they knew who we were, and we used to fuck the same bitches. So they clearly knew who we were. They knew what we was about, and they also was doing dirty cop shit as well.
Yeah.
So arresting us, they never really got with the arresting us. They were more like handcuff us, fuck us up, take the handcuffs off, and let us go. Man, we got our nose broke, eye sockets broke out. Teeth knocked out. Yeah, it went on for a while.
Yeah.
And we was like, yo, fuck all of that. Next time.
Yeah.
And the next time, we pulled out on them. We pulled out on them heavy. They didn't even have a chance to pull out. We pulled out. We was already out like, yo, right in the middle of the street. Us and them. Boom. Just like this. And they were like, yo, fellas, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? We was like, y'all know what we doing? We doing this tonight.
Yeah.
And they was just like, you know, calm down, calm down. And we was like, yo, however y'all want this to go down.
Yeah.
And we had our guns out already. We came down out the house with our guns out. So, and everybody was like, you know, we was drinking that night. Dudes were fed up. So it really would have got crazy. It really would have went down.
Yeah. This was in the 80s?
This was in the 90s.
Okay.
This was in the early 90s. Before the wise guy shit, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. So I'm pretty sure y'all became public enemy number one after that, as far as the police force goes.
Yeah, we was public enemy number one before that. That's what kind of caused that, because they always fucked with us. Like, we was in the clubs heavy, and these detectives was in the clubs too.
Yeah.
And, you know, they wanted to fuck the bitches we was fucking. They wanted to live our lifestyle, but really couldn't because they were cops. So it was just that type of thing. It was that, you know, I'm a cop. I'm going to do this. I can do this, and y'all can't do that type of thing. It was.
Yeah. Have you run into any of them, like, later on in life?
We did.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
Talked about it? Or?
Not really. Like, one of the main cops, the gang, these were all gang force detectives, gang task force detectives.
Yeah.
And one of the main ones, his wife was the sister of my homeboy's baby's mother.
Yeah.
So we would always see him because we would go to the house and he would be there.
Yeah.
It was that type of thing, you know what I mean? And so there was always hostility.
Yeah.
And she used to do illegal shit for us because they owned a painting company, so she used to wash money for us.
Yeah.
And so she was real cool with us, but at the same time she was dating the cop dude.
Yeah.
And he had his own cop crew of crooked motherfuckers, and they did their thing, man. I remember one time we went to go get Benzino out of the club one night because we was beefing with Orchard Park. And he called me one night and said that they was up in there, and they was kind of like had him surrounded, and we went to go get him up out of there.
Y'all now rocking with
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report Podcast.